Ladies and gentlemen, today, we're holding something that looks ordinary, yet could be hiding extraordinary history and value. A simple 1979 $1 coin. Most people have spent it without a second thought, on coffee, fuel, or groceries. But what if I told you, some of these exact same coins have sold for thousands of dollars? Absolute. The 1979 dollar coin is one of the most misunderstood coins in American history. Millions were minted, yet only a tiny fraction holds serious value today. Some were struck with rare errors, some in special metals, and some with features even collectors miss at first glance. So you're saying an everyday dollar could secretly be a hidden treasure? Yes, and chances are, someone watching this video may already own one. Then today, we're revealing the full truth behind the 1979 $1 coin. Its history, rare varieties, errors, values, and how to know if yours is worth real money. The 1979 $1 coin, officially known as the Susan B. Anthony dollar, represents one of the boldest experiments in American coinage history. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman who was not a symbolic figure, honoring Susan B. Anthony, a legendary civil rights leader who fought for women's right to vote. This alone made the coin historic before it ever entered public use. The U.S. government hoped this coin would replace the paper dollar bill and save billions of dollars in printing costs. What followed instead became one of the most fascinating stories in modern American minting. The coin was introduced at a time when the United States was struggling with rising production costs. Paper money wore out quickly, but coins could last for decades. The problem: Americans had grown emotionally attached to the dollar bill. Still, in 1979, the U.S. Mint launched the Susan B. Anthony dollar with great expectations. Over 757 million coins were produced in that single year across three major mints: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Each mint left its own unique mark, and today those small mint letters can completely change the value of the coin. WHO was Susan B. Anthony and why she mattered. Susan B. Anthony was not a queen, not a president, not a mythological figure. She was a real woman who dedicated her life to fighting for equality. Born in 1820, she was arrested for voting illegally in 1872 because women were not yet allowed to vote. Her fearless activism helped lay the foundation for the 19th Amendment, which finally gave American women the right to vote in 1920. Choosing her for the $1 coin was meant to symbolize equality, progress, and courage. Her portrait on the coin is strict, dignified, and powerful. Unlike soft artistic designs of earlier coins, the Susan B. Anthony dollar shows strength, leadership, and seriousness. But ironically, that same serious design contributed to its commercial failure. Design and technical details. The front obverse of the coin shows Susan B. Anthony's right-facing portrait. Above her head are the words, Liberty, and to the right, the year 1979. Below her are the words, In God We Trust. Just above her shoulder you will find a tiny letter P, D, or S, showing where the coin was minted. The back reverse features the famous Apollo 11 eagle landing on the moon, originally used on the Eisenhower dollar. The eagle is clutching an olive branch, symbolizing peace. Around it are the words, United States of America, and $1. The coin is made of a copper core with an outer layer of copper nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance. It weighs 8.1 grams, has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters, and uses a reeded grooved edge. But here's where the biggest mistake happened. Even though it was meant to replace the dollar bill, Americans hated using it. Why? Because the Susan B. Anthony dollar was too close in size and color to the quarter. People constantly confused the two, leading to frustration, financial mistakes, and rejection from vending machines. Many people accidentally spent $1 thinking it was 25 cents, and that mistake alone killed public trust in the coin. Within just a couple of years, production slowed dramatically. Although the coin was minted again in 1999 for vending purposes, the experiment was already considered a commercial failure. Yet ironically, this failure created legendary collector value today. Money bag 1979 $1 coin values common versus rare. Let's be very clear. Most 1979 dollar coins are worth exactly $1 to $3. But a small percent are worth hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Here's why. 1. 1979 P wide rim, near date the Holy Grail. This is the most famous and valuable variety. On this coin, the date 1979 sits unusually close to the rim. Most people never notice this difference, but collectors pay massive money for it. Normal value, $1 $5. Wide rim value, uncirculated, $300 $2,000. Perfect condition Mississippi 67 plus $10,000 to $16,000 plus. This one small spacing difference has changed ordinary people into lucky collectors overnight. Minted in San Francisco, this special version has a much sharper and cleaner mint mark. It was accidentally mixed into sets before the mint corrected the design. Normal proof type 1 value, $5 $15. Rare type 2 value. Average condition, $300 $800. Perfect condition, $3,000 $6,000. High-grade mint state coins. Coins graded Mississippi 66, Mississippi 67, or Mississippi 68 by professional grading companies can explode in value even without rare varieties. 1979 P Mississippi 67, $3,000 $7,500. 1979 D Mississippi 67, $1,500 $5,000. Condition is everything in modern coin collecting. Some 1979 dollars contain minting errors so rare that even one mistake can multiply the value by 1000x. Off-center strikes, double strikes, blank planchette strikes, broad strikes, die cracks and cut errors, clipped planchettes. These error coins regularly sell for $500 to $10,000 plus, depending on severity and visibility. Look at the date position, is it almost touching the rim? Check the mint mark P, D, or S. Look at the quality of the S on proof coins. Check for double images, cracks, off-center designs. Weigh it with a digital scale, 8.1 grams is normal. Get valuable specimens professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was once rejected, misunderstood, and ignored. Today, it is a symbol of women's rights. A modern U.S. rarity. A high-demand collector coin. A hidden treasure in circulation. It represents history, politics, design mistakes, and minting surprises all in one small coin. The 1979 $1 coin is not just metal. It is a story of ambition, failure, equality, and rare success. Millions were created, yet only a few became legends. Somewhere in old drawers, piggy banks, inherited collections, or coin jars, there may still be a wide rim, a Type 2 proof, or a perfect mint state survivor waiting to shock the world with its value. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe channel Rare Coins Value.